Satnam, dear friends, today we are going to be continuing working with exercises for beauty, youth, and rejuvenation. And we also are going to be working today with some exercises for thyroid, throat center, and for head centers. All these exercises are good for face, for radiant complexion, for youthful look, for purity of consciousness, for purity of body, obviously, and they make you feel really good. They make you feel really healthy. They're working not only on the beauty inside, but also on the beauty outside. And the practices are going to be not only for females, but for males as well, because everybody wants to feel radiant and healthy inside out. So we can begin this beauty series, and we're going to sit up straight. And we're going to chant, Oi Namo Gurudev Namo, I bow to the primal wisdom within myself. And inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale to begin. Oi Namo Gurudev Namo. Oi Inhale, hold the breath, pull the lungs. Exhale. Adgure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Satgure Name, Siri Gurudev Name. Adgure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Satgure Name, Siri Gurudev Name. Adgure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Satgure Name, Siri Gurudev Name. Okay, very nice. And I suggest that we start our lesson today with some beautiful exercise to stimulate pituitary gland, to balance our endocrine system. And we are going to start this exercise with sitting on our left foot on top of the right thigh. And we are going to be doing in this posture breath of fire. And we are not only warming up our system this way, at the same time we are balancing our electromagnetic field, and we are balancing our energies all together. Our aura, our electromagnetic field consists of all energies which we emanate, what we're made of, okay? Energies of our organs, systems of the body, our chakras, our energetic centers, the energies of our thoughts, and so forth. So if we want our aura to be radiant, it's good to keep our thoughts intact, to keep our thoughts positive, wish everybody happiness, be humble, be creative, be enthusiastic, be in bliss. The more we can stay in these levels of consciousness, the better our aura is going to be. So that's why we balance our chakras, our energetic centers, because when chakras are unbalanced and when chakras are offline, so to say, we start bringing to ourselves certain low quality thoughts. When chakras, energetic centers are balanced, okay, the quality of thoughts is much better, okay? So it's important to understand. We are going to be opening Anahata chakra with this exercise. We are going to be balancing our head. We are going to be balancing our heart. So our head and our heart work in unison. There's not a discord between what we think we deserve and what we want. Sometimes there's a problem. Our subconscious mind doesn't allow us to fulfill our call of destiny because we have negative thought patterns which make us think that we are not worthy or we are not deserving something. We want happiness, for example, we want love, but we have negative thought patterns which are our karma, so to say, right? Because these negative thought patterns form our reactions, form our reality. And we have a call of destiny, so to say, call of our soul, that's what we need to accomplish. That's what we need to do in our life. But our own thoughts, our own patterns of thinking stop us from that and saying, no, you can't do it, honey. You kidding me? From all people, you're the one who cannot handle this. What's wrong with you? Your mother was not able to handle it. Your grandma was not able to handle it. Why do you think you will be able to handle it? We carry with ourselves these thought patterns which stop us from fulfilling the call of destiny. Our call of destiny is to be great, to be accomplished as mother, to be accomplished as wife, to be accomplished as a scientist, as a musician, whatever. But we have this thought pattern, the program in our head. You're not worthy. No, woman cannot do this. The place of the females is in the kitchen. She cannot go and conquer the world. What are you kidding yourself? No, you can't. Oh, whatever the reason is, whatever is the justification of this thought pattern, it will stop us from fulfilling our call of destiny. Isn't that crazy? A thought, a mere thought, stops us from being great, from being fulfilled, happy, content. Isn't that crazy? That is the most craziest thing. A thought. Nobody else's but our own thought. We're stopping ourselves. So it's good to work with our mind, with our conscious work on our unconscious pattern, on our karma. It's good to do this work, to trace what kind of thought patterns we have in our head. How do they influence our life? Are they helping us out or they're stopping our development? Let's check it out. Let's spend one day writing down our programs in the head, our thought patterns. What's going on inside our head? What's happening? How do we feel about ourselves in this respect, towards family life, towards love, towards work, towards accomplishing goals, towards being successful or being happy or being content in this area of our life or this area in our life, or content in general? Why don't we just do the homework and check it out? What are we made of? What are we resonating upon? What's living inside of us? Because it's going to be our destiny. It's going to be our life. Do we want to live life like this? We have to be honest with ourselves and ask ourselves, what stops us from being content and being fulfilled here and now? What is it? What stops us? Our mind, right? Our mind. So let's start working on it. Let's start working on our subconscious blockages. Breath of Fire helps a lot. We are going to be doing this exercise for the brain. We're going to sit and place our left foot on our right thigh. We're going to inhale, exhale, and grab our toes, and we're going to push the toenail. We're gonna push our toenail with our thumb. Okay, we're gonna stimulate our pituitary gland right here. So this is the posture, and we do breath of fire. Chin is going to be slightly tucked in towards the chest, and spine is going to be straight, so the Kundalini energy can raise up the spine up here towards the Sahasrara chakra and enlighten us. Enlighten us. Enlighten us to the point that we start seeing our thought patterns, our programs. We can give command to our psyche. Okay, I'm raising my Kundalini energy today in this lesson, and I want during this day, all the problematic programs and thought patterns of my subconscious mind pop up in my head, so I can write them down, so I can fix them, so I can notice them, so I can acknowledge them and work on them. Just let them go, or just release them, or do whatever, at least to be aware of them. Give command to your psyche and let it go. And your system is very smart, it's very conscious, it's very intelligent. So during today's day and maybe night, you will start realizing what's going on inside of you, what you're made of. Revelations are going to pop into your mind about yourself. Write them down, and then decide how you're gonna follow up with them, how you want to deal with them. Okay, so we can work with mantra, inhale Sat and exhale Nam while we do the breath of fire, or if you are open for suggestions, so to say, from above, from higher self, about your mind programming, you can just listen. Maybe something interesting is gonna pop into your mind during this exercise. We're gonna work for 3 minutes, and then we're gonna change legs and do exercise for another leg. Okay, so let's begin. Inhale, hold the breath, pull the locks. Exhale, hold the breath, pull the locks. Inhale, change the position. Very nice. continue with another leg. Okay? 3 minutes. Inhale, hold the breath, pull the lungs, consolidate the energy. Exhale, hold the breath, pull the lungs on exhale. Inhale, very nice. Okay, now we are continuing working with similar posture. We are going to be working on our aura, on our magnetic field, harmonizing our energies in the system, in the body, and our fine bodies as well. And we also are going to be opening our lungs, okay? The previous exercise was to open up Anahata chakra and lungs, and this exercise, it's pretty much the same, okay? So that's what we do. We'll look towards our hand, and then nose goes towards your knees, okay? We're opening up our chest. And we work for 3 minutes with breath of fire. You can inhale Sat and exhale Nam, or you can be just open to revelations, right? Because we're working today on tracing our programs and thought patterns of any kind, positive and not so positive. The ones which stop us from our evolutions, the ones which we have to overcome in order for us to evolve, okay? There's nothing wrong with having karma. That's fine. That's why we're here for, to work our karma, to work out our not very useful thought patterns, to evolve our states of consciousness, our levels of consciousness. That's why we're here for. So everything is fine. There's nothing wrong with having a program that I'm not worthy, I have no self-esteem, I don't deserve it. There's nothing wrong with that, because that is something for us to overcome, to evolve, to be who we are, okay? Because we wouldn't be able to be who we are if we wouldn't have that stepping stone to overcome and deal with this and be more of who we are. So all our negative traces of character, of programming, of thought patterns are good, actually, are very good. They're our friends, they're not enemies, because they're the ones who are going to show us what we need to acknowledge, what we need to overcome. The same thing with people in our life. People come to our life, the ones who are needed in our life, not necessarily who we want. Our spouse, our mother, father, our friends. Sometimes we're very blissfully blessed by having these people around. And sometimes we're saying, my God, this person just, you know, a nuisance in my life, like a friend who bugs, or like a spouse with some strange patterns of thinking. It's like, my God, why? Why in the world did I have attracted these energies to my life? Well, that's why, because you need to acknowledge these energies and work through them and work with them and be more of who you are. Do not run away from these traces of negative thoughts, of negative qualities of character of your spouse or your own, or your father and mother's. Do not run away from them. Work with them. Appreciate them and say, yes, this is great. Let me get my teeth into these patternings. Let me see how I can restructure them, how I can work through them, how I can resolve them within myself. How smart I am, how conscious I am, how I can transmute them in myself, because they are in my life for reason, for purpose. Look forward these things, you know. We're involved so much most of the time in material existence, how many clothes to buy, how much money we have, this and that. It's not much about this, our life. Our life is about our inner life, our working through certain, you know, energies which are in us. Of course, material existence is here to help us, but do not forget, with all these beautiful things in life, like monies, cars, you know, houses, what you're really here for. All these attributes are nice, why not? But don't forget about your inner evolution through changing the patterns of your thoughts. Do not forget about this, okay? So let's do the exercise for 3 minutes with breath of fire. Inhale, hold the breath, pull the locks. Exhale, hold the breath, pull the locks. Inhale. Very nice. We're going to change our posture a little bit. We're now going to be working with other side. We grab our toe and press on the toenail, and we'll work with breath of fire for 3 minutes, and we can begin.
There's a healing love inside you, inside your heart. There's a healing love inside of you, inside your heart. There's a breath of love inside of you, inside your heart. There's a breath of love inside of you, inside your heart. Something I am wide, I am something. Something I am wide,
Inhale, hold the breath, pull the locks. Exhale, hold the breath, pull the locks. Inhale. Very nice. Okay. Great. Now we're going to be working with pranayama to activate pituitary and pineal glands. And we are going to be closing our right nostril. We're going to be inhaling through the left one. We do breath of fire for 60 seconds. We activate the Ida channel, female channel. Inhale. Hold the breath, pull the lungs, exhale. Now we're gonna breathe through our right nostril. Also 60 seconds, breath of fire, eyes can be closed, concentrate on third eye point. Inhale. Hold the breath, pull the lungs. Exhale. Very nice. Now we are going to be working breath of fire style. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Really fast. You know, breath of fire style. We're going to work for 3 minutes. We can begin. Hold the breath, pull the lungs, consolidate the energy. And exhale. Hold the breath, pull the lungs. Inhale. Very nice. Great. Okay, this exercise was balancing our brain. It was coordinating hemispheres of the brain. And today's lesson I would call inner beauty, because we are balancing ourselves inside out, not only working with some exercises for physical appearance, but also for our inner harmony. So it's important to balance brain for inner peace of mind.